Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Sam and Max, Episode 1, Culture Shock. Oh yeah, I'm your host as always, Dawes 908 TheXploder, and we're gonna get down with some funky jazz as we enter the world of Sam and Max. Brought to you by Telltale Games, the people behind the Back to the Future game series, as well as the other game series. Yeah! And here we go, straight into the world with Culture Shock.
Quit moving around so much, bobblehead.
When are we gonna get another case, Sam? Surely the local lawbreakers must miss our esoteric brand of personalized criminal justice.
Patience is a sharp razor to swallow, little buddy. Okay, don't scream this time.
Ah, I got it! I got it! Hello?
Leave Swiss cheese by the rat hole, or you'll never see your precious phone alive again. Jiminy Christmas Eve in a padlocked sweatbox. Some misguidedly ballsy felons napped our phone.
Oh no!
Really? I just went cheese shopping. How did they know?
Be sure it's Swiss cheese, right? And be quick about it.
Okay.
Ordinarily, I hate yielding to extortion, but I have to admit I'm half charmed by the sheer spunk of that oily little perp. Where'd you put the cheese, Max?
Gosh, it was hours ago. You know I have the memory of a dried trout.
Sadly, yes I do. Well, it's gotta be somewhere in this room.
And let's begin. Now, Sam and Max, like most of Telltale's games, is a point-and-click adventure game. You play as Sam, with Max, your furry, rabbity friend, and of course, you're just doing a series of missions, and yeah, simple as that, really. Now, the game series spans 3 seasons, each season having, I think season 1 has 6 episodes? Yeah, season 1 has 6 episodes, and this is what we're starting with my new series. Now, if you're hoping to watch some Oblivion, sadly Oblivion is on hiatus whilst I'm at uni, but whilst I have spare time at uni, I will be doing the Sam and Max episode, so I hope you enjoy this in the meantime. Now, we need to find some Swiss cheese. But before we find some Swiss cheese, let's just see. Let's have a look at this coat hanger.
Let me just fiddle with the reception here.
Put it back, Sam! Put it back!
There, that fixed it.
Done. Can't do anything with that coat hanger yet, but just remember it for later, folks. Now, what's this boxing glove doing on the windowsill?
This might come in handy.
Don't do that again.
Thank you, Max. Now, that bowling ball just looks suspicious.
Good old Lou.
Who's Lou again?
The bowling ball, of course.
The bowling ball called Lou. Yeah. That's what I love about this. It sticks very true to what Sam and Max is all about. And if you haven't seen Sam and Max, the animated series, then just do it. It's a fantastic series, and I would recommend it to anyone. Now let's check what's in the closet!
Aha!
Oh, there it is!
Now, we have cheese, but let's see if we can use this cheese.
Unfortunately, this is not Swiss cheese.
So what?
So, the rat was very specific about wanting Swiss cheese in particular.
Oh no, looks like we're in trouble already. Well, if that's not Swiss cheese, how can we make it Swiss? Well, here's the little clue to this. Swiss cheese has holes in it. And how do you give cheese holes? Easy. You shoot at the friggin' cheese.
Take that, you law-breaking dairy products.
Sam, no! The cheese was innocent!
Innocent? I think not.
And let's take apart a
Voila,
bit of the cheese
Swiss
now.
cheese. Or close enough to fool the casual observer, anyway.
Don't say voila!
And there you go. Making Swiss cheese is as easy as just shooting some bullet holes in it. Now let's give this Swiss cheese to Mr. Rat.
Greetings. The members of the Benevolent Brotherhood of Vermin would like to thank you for your offering.
The members of Sam and Max would like their phone back now.
If you don't mind.
I regret to inform you the situation has changed.
Changed?
And I am unable to comply with your request.
Oh, come
A
on.
list of additional demands for the return of the phone is as follows.
No way. Oh, Max, what are you planning?
Now, let's discuss this calmly.
Let's debone the smarmy little skis and see if the phone's in there.
I ain't talking, coppers. Jimmy Two Teeth ain't no rat. Well, I ain't talking.
Jimmy Two Teeth. Classic character. Okay, so basically what we got to do here, we got to interrogate Jimmy Two Teeth. Now, the best way to go about this is to actually let Max do it. As you can see on the side here, you can either choose Sam's options, which are the good cop things, as well as Max's things, which are the bad cop things mostly. So the main thing to do is to start off with Max, and let's start off by saying, I'll feed you broken glass.
I'm thinking about stuffing a light bulb down your throat, perp.
Go ahead. I've been a little hungry. Hey, Dogface, your partner's giving me a headache.
As soon as he says that about the headache, switch over to Sam and say, got a headache, eh?
You mentioned a headache. Would you like some aspirin? Oh, and while I'm at it, is there anything else I can do to make you comfortable? Are you thirsty, perhaps? Lights too bright?
Well, that's sporting of you. Now you mention it, I really don't like being up here so high. I got me a thing about heights. They make me nervous, you know?
Oh, really?
And as soon as you hear that about him being scared of heights, switch over to Max and say to him, I'll hang you out to dry.
Don't like heights, eh? How'd you like it if I dangled your greasy hide out the window?
Hey, you wouldn't. Wait!
I warn you, I'm known for my fuzzy white butterfingers.
It's true. You should see him trying to tie an ascot.
All right, have mercy!
I've had mercy. It was unpleasantly gooey, like things that have fallen onto pavement from a great height.
I give up! Take your phone and let me go!
Oh, for the love of... I wish I could unsee that.
Oh.
Hello. Yes? Great gouts of steaming magma on a beeline for the orphanage. We're on our way.
Yeah!
I love that.
Ow!
Max?
Where's the rat?
I let him go. Who was on the phone?
It was a commissioner, Max. Multiple reports of malfeasance in the neighborhood.
Oh, no.
Oh, joy! That's my second favorite feasance.
Idiot. We've got to get down to the corner store right away.
Let's do it. Okay, we need to get down there. Let's do it. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the city streets. On the streets, we can go to many places.
Whee!
And we can also do that to Max whenever he's in our way. See if I can't do it to him again. Don't think I can. Nah. Now, you see Specs over there? We'll be talking to Specs in a little bit, but first things first. Let's head to Bosco's Inconvenience, the most inconvenient convenience store ever. Your family may be in danger, and nation's terror level lowered to general anxiety. Nice.
Have no fear, simple citizens. The freelance police are here to keep the peace.
Oh yeah.
Violently, if possible. You called?
It's just you two? Where's the SWAT team? Where's the National Guard? Where's NASA?
NASA?
Hold on, Bosco. What's the problem?
What's the problem? It's a terrorist! A munchkin terrorist! He'll be the death of us all!
Oh no. So this is Bosco. He always has something really interesting to share with you. And there's always something interesting happening with Bosco at some point in the games. So he will be a very big recurring character as well as most of the characters in this series of games. So what is Bosco doing about this munchkin terrorist?
Where is this Lilliputian agitator?
Are you blind? He's right there!
Yowzers, that is
Really?
one
Him?
ugly Hey, I know him!
You do?
Oh, that's right. It's one of the lovable scamps from that 70s TV show about the singing soda jerks.
The Soda Poppers!
Isn't he the one with the bladder control issues?
Yeah, Whizzer!
He's a former child star.
just
Oh,
love how
just
he's called
lock him
Wizard.
up and throw away to jail.
Okay, so now we found out that it's Whizzer who apparently is the terrorist. A member of... one of 3 members of the Soda Poppers. Now, if you remember Specs, who was on the streets, Specs is another member of the Soda Poppers. We'll be meeting up with the last member of the Soda Poppers a little bit later on. Now, let's tell Bosco to remain calm.
One of us needs to take a couple dozen elephant tranquilizers and call it a day.
And you should take a few yourself.
How can I be calm with a munchkin terrorist in my store?
Oh, he's not that much of a terrorist, Bosco. He's just standing there. Look, I think we've got it.
I think we got it.
Okay, anything else?
Now, there is one thing that I do love doing with Bosco, and it's the we want to buy something option. This always changes throughout the game, so it's fantastic.
We'd like to patronize your fine establishment, my good man.
By patronize you, he means we want to buy stuff from you, not mock you. We probably will mock you, but that's not what he meant.
I know what he meant. Don't patronize me. So what do you want to buy?
Now, normally the what have you got option will tell you what Bosco has, and normally what Bosco has is something that you can use to help progress the plot of the story. So in other words, Bosco has a plot device. Yay. But the fun thing is, every single one of the games, the option do you have any is always available, where he'll give you a list of things that he might have, or you question him on what he might have. So let's see what we asked for today.
Do you have any weasels on a stick?
Nope.
Ah.
Do you have any two-handed broadswords?
Nope.
Ah.
Do you have any vegetables in the shape of famous naturalists?
Nope.
Ah.
Do you have any candy pink fat boys?
Nope.
Ah.
Do you have any exiled political dissidents?
Nope.
No.
Do you have any weapons of mass destruction?
Who's asking?
What? Okay.
Do you have any... I've run out of ideas.
Well, you can always just start over again.
Good idea.
And when Max says that normally means that you've, well, got to the end of the cycle, and the cycle will just keep going again, and will never change. So keep that in mind. It's just something quirky that you can do in the game. Okay, Bosco, what have you got?
What have you got?
Well, I still got that big sale on cheese.
Cheese!
Oh, yeah, cheese! I want that!
And I might have another item of interest behind the counter.
Ooh. What's behind the counter, Bosco? Is it your penis? No, I'm kidding. What is
I
it?
accept your thinly veiled invitation to ask about the item behind the counter.
Oh, it's just a little something I like to call a tear gas grenade launcher.
Tear gas grenade launcher? Oh, yeah, I really want that!
It's the latest in Bosco tech innovation. It'll clear out a room of militant college students in no time. Guaranteed.
I feel really close to you right now.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Max now has a friend. Okay, how much is it going to be for that tear gas launcher?
We'd like that tear gas grenade launcher.
That'll be $10,000.
$10,000?
$10,000? We'll have to give out like 1,000,000 tickets.
Or one really big one.
You mean
White Collar Crime Drive.
where corporate criminals go to rejoice in their ill-gotten gains?
After we blow this popsicle stand, we can go hunt us up one of those starchy cesspiles and hit 'em where it hurts the most. Right in the pocketbook.
That's not what I thought you were going to say, but that's good too.
And by doing that, that will now progress the story so that you can now use your car, go out there and get the town $10,000 that you need in order to get the tear gas. So it's always good to get that out of the way early.
Nothing for us right now.
Okay.
Okay, we just want to say bye for now.
We'll chat more later, Bosco, but right now it's time to get up close and personal with that pint-sized evildoer.
Stop that crazy man before he kills us all.
Whoa! What the hell was that? Bloody hell, Whizzer's whizzing along quite
Hey there,
fast.
Mr. Whizzer.
No need to be formal. My friends just call me Whizzer. And so do my enemies, and lots of people like you I've never met. Everyone calls me Whizzer.
Okay, Whizzer. So what are you doing here exactly?
What exactly are you doing here?
Delivering videos. Take one. They're free.
A video, huh? About these videos.
What's the story with these videos?
Brady Culture's IBO is the ocular fitness regimen for people on the go.
Huh? Who's Brady Culture?
Who exactly is this Brady Culture fellow supposed to be?
And what kind of steroids does he use on his hair?
Brady Culture is a genius, and his IBO program is a boon to all mankind.
Ooh, a boon! Why don't people use that word more often?
And did
Google's
you
does.
know he was the star of Culture's Clubhouse in 1970?
Fascinating. It's a child star bonanza.
Sounds like it, doesn't it? So what's the point of this IBO?
What can you tell me about IBO?
IBO is a revolutionary new program of isometric exercises to promote ocular fitness. You can learn to move objects with your eyes, even see through walls and clothing.
What if I don't wear clothing?
You gotta watch this tape. It changed my life.
Okay, so it's an exercise program for your eyes. Doesn't seem too bad. Did Bosco actually order these though?
Did Bosco actually order this many videos?
How should I know? And did I mention they're free?
What, you just deliver them whether people order them or not?
The word must be spread. IBO is the path to enlightenment and ocular fitness.
Sounds interesting. Well, that's nice.
Well, that's nice.
What is?
Wizard, you're stupid. Okay, we'll see Wizard later on.
If you'll excuse us, we've got shopping to do.
Take a copy of the IBO video while you're at it. It will change your life.
And that's exactly what we're going to do. So let's grab one of these.
Free videos? Don't mind if I do. Brady Culture's IBO for ocular fitness. The revolutionary isometric exercise.
What's so revolutionary about it?
See through walls and clothing, roll your eyes at lightning speed, lose 5 pounds of eyeball fat.
Oh,
Oh, good. I can never seem to lose that last 5 pounds.
I know.
What do you
right,
say
Max?
we start office movie night a little early today?
I'll bring the caramel-coated sugar logs.
And that will trigger the next part of the story,
Whee!
which we'll get to in a little bit. But first things first, let's see if we can't help Bosco to get rid of Wizard. And in order to get rid of Wizard, we need to use the cheese! Throw the cheese! No, we're not
Well,
gonna throw
it is on special.
And we are running dangerously low.
Oh yeah, we are running dangerously low on mighty fine cheese. It's not like we have a cupboard of cheese back home or anything. So now that we have the cheese, we have to put the cheese in Wizard's crate. However, if we try to do that, look what happens.
Whee!
Not bad, but this happens.
Hey, that's my box.
Oh, my mistake. I often mistake other people's video boxes for my shopping cart.
He does.
So you basically can't do it whilst Wizard's in front of the crate. Well, I'll explain to you what you have to do in order to get Wizard out of the way. But first things first, let me introduce you to sludgies. Every single game, the sludgy machine will have 2 new flavours. And in the first game, these are the flavours that the sludgy machine has.
Sludgies.
With 100% all-natural sludge.
This week's flavors, wheatgrass and meatloaf.
Lovely. Wheatgrass and meatloaf. I don't think I would have that combination today. Okay, so the best way to get rid of Wizard, first things first, let him whiz. And we've got to wait for him to basically be where he is now. Remember, he's famous for being desperate for the toilet. So let's see
Public
if we can't tempt
restrooms.
him.
Unholy temples to all things unsanitary. I wouldn't go in there for all the TNT Landia.
I'll do it.
Go, Max, go.
Uh-oh. Time out for number 1.
Looks like he opened his floodgates.
I hope he enjoys it as much as I did.
And there you go, that gets rid of Wizard. Now let's get the cheese into his crate. Into his crate.
If you really love someone, give them the gift of cheese.
Ooh, I just can't wait to see the look on his face when he gets it.
Let's see what happens, shall we?
What the? Time out for number 1.
We're
Yeah.
saved!
That's a whole lot more entertaining when it's not happening to me.
It's pretty entertaining either way.
Oh,
He wet his widow pants. Classic. Just classic. I mean, wait. My evil plan is being threatened. Good thing I have the other 2 twerps to handle it. Mwahahaha. It's still not quite right. Mwahahaha.
Hey, you just gonna leave him there?
Well, that's all we can do in Bosco's for now. So let's leave Bosco. And let's also leave Whizzer lying in his own whiz. Come on, Max. Let's do this. Now that we're done in Bosco's, let's move on. We're going to be chatting to Specs real soon now. First things first, we are going to check out what this Ibo video is all about. Okay, so we have our video. Let's put it in the VCR.
Okay, Max, ready for that ocular workout?
No! Stop! We don't have any popcorn.
Oh god.
Sweet alligator dentures soaking in formaldehyde. That was close. Quick, before it starts.
Oops, good job we remembered about the popcorn.
I'm Brady Culture. You may remember me from Culture's Clubhouse, the massive worldwide television hit that ran for 6 episodes in 1970.
6 episodes.
What you are about to see will change your life forever. So watch closely.
Okay, I'm watching.
Now listen up, you tasteless Philistines.
Whoa.
You love me.
What?
You adore me. You want to name all your children after me.
I love you. I
I
adore you. I want to name all my children after you.
Sam, look!
Ocular fitness, my eye. That videotape hypnotized Jimmy Two Teeth.
I think I like him better this way.
Me.
We've got to find this Brady Culture and stop him before he hypnotizes every consumer of cheap self-help videos.
Ooh, can I have his hair when we're done?
Only if you keep it on a leash.
I was going to say, I was almost hypnotized as well. Okay, so it looks like this Brady Culture fellow is hypnotizing everyone. Well, it's time for Sam and Max to save the day once again. Just like, well, every other freelance policeman would do. So let's go to it. Back into the world. Say goodbye to the fishy. Now we know this Brady Culture fellow is the main culprit. Whee! I just love that. Now that we know that he's the culprit, we can't really do anything with the storyline until we get that tear gas launcher. So what we're going to do is, we're going to get into our trusty DeSoto.
Where we going, Sam?
And we are going to give a ticket to a rich criminal.
Let's go cruise for lawbreakers, Max.
Goody!
Yeah! Ah, lawnmower show. That looks interesting. Now let's really hit the streets. In the car.
By the way, Sam, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I may have accidentally chewed through our brake lines.
No, I don't think you did mention that.
I guess we'll just have to slow down by violently rear-ending other motorists.
Already planning on it, little buddy.
Sounds legit. Okay, so whilst you're going down the street here, you're going to come across other cars. You can click on either side of the road to move to either side. And what you want to do is you want to ram into one of the cars.
Take the wheel, little buddy.
Then you
pleasure.
want to whip out your gun.
Please accept my condolences for your taillight.
And you want to shoot out the car's tail lights.
Sam 1, taillight 0.
After you've shot down both of them, you then want to bring out the megaphone. And say, pull over.
This is your first and final warning. Pull over or die.
Hello, we're freelance police.
And you're not. Ergo, we call the shots around here.
Oh, why did you stop me?
And then when he asks, why did you stop me, just say, hideously broken tail light.
Your taillight's busted.
But you're the ones who broke it.
Your point being,
What's the fine for a broken taillight?
why, isn't it $10,000?
What? Are you crazy? Okay, one moment. Allow me to confer with my legal counsel.
Okay.
All right, my attorney advised me to pay the fine. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have some accounting to do.
Yeah.
Thanks, sucker.
Well, that was easy. That's fair. When you got your $10,000, you can return back to the office. Nice drift. Okay, we're back here now. We've got our $10,000. So let's go to Bosco and hand it in. Get ourselves a tear gas grenade launcher. Now if that doesn't sound badass, I don't know what does.
Who's there? Oh, it's just you.
Who do you think it's going to be, Bosco? Queen of Egypt? No, I'm kidding. Okay, so let's give the $10,000 to Bosco.
We got your tear gas money right here.
Really? All right, here you go. One tear gas grenade launcher.
This is a salad shooter filled with onions.
But it works. Trust me, trust me. Oh, by the way, did I mention my automated defense system?
No, what's it do?
Oh, that doesn't...
The 10,000 just covered the cost of materials, you know.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's okay, everybody. I'm all right.
Yeah. And that's how you get a handy-dandy tear gas grenade launcher. Now that we have that, we can now leave Bosco's and carry on with our mission. Now, the first thing we're going to do is deal with Specs. So let's have a chat to him.
Look, Sam, it's another one of the soda poppers.
Wow, what are the odds? Say there, Soda Man.
Oh, you made me mess up. Now I have to start all over.
Specs, it's you! Wow, an actual celebrity vandalizing our neighborhood. This is great!
It's always a good day when you find a celebrity, obviously, graffitiing the walls around your nearby neighborhood. What are the chances? About your spray painting.
Tell me something about that trendy modern street art you're perpetrating.
What about it?
Who or what are you painting?
How did you select your subject matter?
He looks like a fried egg.
It's Brady Culture. He's the genius behind the Ocular Fitness program. You really should try one of his videos.
I'd rather try a fried egg.
I know, right, Max? A fried egg actually sounds really good right now. Now, we already know about Brady culture and the Ibo stuff, so enough about that.
Sounds fascinating, but enough about that.
You can never get enough of Brady Culture's Ibo.
Are you gay for Brady? I guess so. Now, why vandalism is illegal? You vandal?
Are you aware that vandalism is illegal? And worse, unoriginal.
We like to punish people who do it who aren't us.
How could this be vandalism? Everyone loves Brady Culture.
We don't. He almost hypnotized us. Well, he hypnotized me. He almost hypnotized Sam and Max. Now, you messed up.
Is the paint supposed to go outside the lines like that?
What? No. Where?
I'm just pulling your dwarfish leg, my friend.
Don't do that!
Now, that's a clue. And I'll be telling you about that clue as we now leave.
Well, we'll leave you to it.
But you have to agree to paint me next.
Sorry, I only paint Brady Culture.
Gotta love Brady culture. So as you saw there, Specs is a perfectionist when it comes to doing his art on the walls. If only we can find something to defile his art. If only there was something nearby. Like a can of spray paint.
Hey, a can of spray paint, and it's not even empty.
Nice. So now that we have the spray paint, all you gotta do in order to sort out Specs is very simple. You come over here near your office, and you can see a piece of graffiti of Brady culture. You get your spray can, and you spray paint on the graffiti.
This could use a little improvement.
You do your own little bit of graffitiing yourself to make it better.
Hey! You messed it up! Oh, now I've gotta fix it, brain freeze.
And there you go. Now Specs is right underneath our office window. So let's go into our office and let's see if we can't sort him out from above. Here we go. Let's go to the open window. Okay, we know Specs is down here. Now, we could shoot him, but we're not really the kind of people to kill people on the spot. We could drop the boxing glove on him, but it's just a glove. It's not gonna do much. But I think this is when Lou gets involved. All you gotta do is drop the bowling ball onto Specs and just watch for damage.
Can you believe we get paid for this?
I love this country.
America! Oh,
You made me mess up.
damn. Another one bites the dust.
Now this is quality television. Except, hold on. My evil plan is in jeopardy. Who dares to oppose me? Hey, that was pretty good. Better.
Well, we've admired our handiwork long enough.
Maybe just one more second? Okay, let's go.
That's fair. Okay, let's get going. Now, I wonder who's watching us onto that conveniently placed television screen. And don't worry, Specs isn't going anywhere. Oh, Max, you make me laugh. Now, we haven't been here yet. Welcome to Sybil's. Sybil is a jack of all trades. She can never seem to stay down with one job, but she keeps changing her jobs throughout the course of the games. So right now, she is a psychotherapist. So let's meet Sybil. Uh-oh.
Welcome! You look like you could use some therapy! Not from a wide-eyed circus freak like you. Hey, it's another one of the soda poppers! Me?
Right. You're,
Peepers! I don't know what you're talking about! My name is Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist!
What? You're Sybil? Are you sure you're Sybil?
Are you sure your name is Sybil, not Peepers?
Absolutely! Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist, that's me! He's trying to pull a fast one, Sam. Where's your gun? Violence is not the answer. Since when? Sam, we're dealing with a dangerously delusional psychotic here.
Obviously.
Sounds as if Peepers thinks he's a Sybil. Well, we'll see you later, Sybil.
Excuse me for a minute, would you?
Sure!
Very suspicious. But I wonder what's behind door number 1!
Thank God! I've been locked in that closet so long I was starting to invent life stories for the mothballs. I've got to sit down.
Sybil,
Oh
I
my
presume?
God! He's still here? Call a cop!
You're in luck, ma'am. Sam and Max. We're freelance police.
Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist. Nice to know ya. Arrest that lunatic immediately!
Oh, great. Did you say lunatic?
I thought psychotherapists didn't use words like lunatic.
Really? Does it say that in the handbook?
The psychotherapist handbook or the lunatic's handbook?
There's a difference?
I was going to say, is there a difference? Okay, what's the charge?
What's the charge?
Assault! Kidnapping! Identity theft!
Those are good charges.
Some of my favorites. And what about mopery?
He locked me in the closet, and he's been pretending he's me!
Gadzooks, why?
Well, these cases can be very complicated and delicate. There may be repressed feelings of inadequate transference or latent unwarranted hypochondriac Freudianism.
Come again?
He's a complete whack job. Although actually, now that I look closely, I think he's been hypnotized.
Hypnotized? He's hypnotized? Dun dun dun!
Great thundering jellyfish on the squishy road to mayhem. Hypnosis.
Yep, that's what I said.
Well, how can you tell?
How can you tell? He looks so normal and lifelike.
I'm a licensed psychotherapist. It takes a professional eye.